Hey everyone, welcome to the Gimme threes for this semester. Just admitting a couple extra people who are in the waiting room now. And I'll also just send the program for our events tonight in the chat for everyone, in case you wanted to follow along. If it sends. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Can you hear me?
All right, there we go. Program is in the chat in case anyone wanted to follow along at home. Hi, well, welcome everyone to our Gimme 3 Festival. If you're not familiar with the Gimme 3 Festival, we do it every semester here at Brock as a way to introduce the incoming performance students to the community and to our audiences that we perform in front of. So this will be the first stage event that our first year students engage in through their performance class, 1P99. And the students this semester have been working really hard with upper year students who write and direct scenes with them. And they've created a collection of scenes for you all to view tonight. If you're wondering why it's called the Gimme 3 Festival, that is because we take 3 students and we ask them to create a 3 to 5 minute scene. So it's kind of just a play on numbers, if you will. So as audience members, I just would like to ask that you keep your microphones muted for the entire time, just so that actors can focus, and in between scenes, we can work through those efficiently without any interruptions. But please do show your appreciation for all the actors and directors in the chat. The chat bubble is on the bottom of the screen. You should be able to see it from wherever you're streaming this event from, and you can comment on any of the scenes in there, and all of our actors and collaborators will be able to see your commentary. So please do that and show the actors some love. It is a little untraditional that we're performing online, but we're doing the best that we can. And the last semester's online version of the Gimme Threes went really well. So hopefully this semester we see the same type of results. And at the end of the day, it is all about making these actors' first experience on stage something memorable and something that they can look back on fondly. So we're aiming to create that experience, and definitely comment in the chat and support the actors. Also, from a viewer's perspective, it would probably be the best viewing experience if you turn on gallery mode. You can find gallery mode in the top right-hand corner of your Zoom window. And if you click on view, there should be like a 9-tile box. It says view beside it. If you click on that, you should be able to switch into gallery view. And that'll just ensure that you get to see the actors side by side as they perform their scenes, rather than just seeing the person who's talking. Another thing is that we'd like to ask you to turn off, or sorry, hide non-video participants, turn that option on. So if you're looking at a screen right now and you see other little bubbles with people's names on it floating around me, you can click on the 3 little dots in the top right-hand corner of those boxes, and you should be able to see an option that says hide non-video participants. And what that'll do is hide everyone else's screens, so you only see the actors who are on stage at any given time. And you can also find that setting under the video settings. Hi, Kevin. In your Zoom app as well. If you're a little more familiar with the Zoom app, you can find it under the video settings. All right. I think that might be all of my preemptive messaging. And also full screen your window if you can. That'll also just provide a better viewing experience, and you'll be able to see the actors in the positions that we are trying to put them in from directors' points of views and just for production reasons. So full screen, hide non-video participants, and show some love in the chat to our actors, who I wish the best as we begin our festival tonight. The theme for this year is Parallel Universe. So with that theme in mind, these scenes have been created and they take all different sorts of approaches, and I hope that you all enjoy it. The festival, that is. My name's Gwen Anderson. I always forget to say that, but this is me. So yeah, without further ado, let's start the scenes for tonight. So the first scene that we have up for you all is called A Modern Day Catastrophe. It was directed by Marcel Avdich, written by Matthew Martin, and it will be performed by Ethan Adam, Mark Trubulowski, and Quinn McColgan. Enjoy.
Danny, what have I told you about checking your phone at the dinner table?
What? Yeah. Steak's great, Dad.
There's a time and place for the phone, but the dinner table is not one of them. I swear, what would these things have become a part of our bodies now? What would someone like you do if there was no phones? You wouldn't last a minute.
Well, we do need them, Dad.
For what? Candy Crush?
Oh, okay, first of all, that game has been played in like a gazillion, million, trillion years. And second of all, I use them to talk to my friends. And in these times, it's like almost impossible to do that in any other way. And you have no right to take that away from me, you boomer.
That's it. Don't talk back to me. Go to your room.
Let me guess. Dad took your phone again.
Get it? He never listens to my side.
He's stuck in his ways, but chill out, Dan. It's just a phone.
I hate it.
Calm down, buddy. It might be the center of your world, but it's not the center of the universe.
Whatever. I'm going to bed. It's not like I can do anything else.
You are such a sap.
Is he asleep?
Yeah, he is.
Davey, what are we going to do? He's on his phone all the time.
I don't know, but it would be a damn shame if he were to lose it.
Dad.
Good morning, son.
Oh, good morning, Dad. Phone, please.
No problem. It's there on the table.
Very funny, Dad. Talking about but seriously. Where's my phone? I need to check if Dixie posted a new TikTok and she could have started a new trend and streaks. I didn't send streaks yesterday and Instagram. I need to check my DMs.
Streaks, DMs, Instagram? What's an Instagram? Some kind of weight scale?
What? No, just give my phone.
That's not a thing. There's no such thing as a cell phone.
You seriously not know what a cell phone is?
I told you, it's right there on the table.
It's a rotary phone. I'm talking about my cell phone.
There's no such thing as what the heck is a cell phone anyways?
What do you mean?
I mean, that's not a thing.
What do you mean?
Maybe you should just get some more sleep.
You're being ridiculous. Davey!
Yeah?
That's what he doesn't know what a cell phone is.
The salt?
No, cell phone.
That's not a
What's
thing.
that?
Are you kidding me?
I
What is
mean,
that?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
You not know what an iPhone is or an Android?
Oh, like the Android robot?
No, like an Android phone.
A phone? That's a robot? That's pretty far-fetched.
All right. Okay, that was a pretty good one, Dad. So how much was a rotary phone?
A lot. Hashtag worth it.
So worth it.
Yeah. Thank you. Love you all. Thank you.
Woohoo! Wonderful job. And actors, be sure to check the chat, see all the love that you're getting. Many fans in there. Just give people a second to react, give their applause, virtual form applause. All right, and for our second scene of the night, it's called Nursery Crimes. It was directed by Ava Robitaille, and it'll be performed by Megan Hayhoe, Evan Mason, and Frankie Turco.
You ready?
Was born ready. Let's go. Woo!
All right, here we go. Here it comes.
Dude, how many times do I have to tell you?
Welcome to the Rhyme Community Crisis Control Center, where we solve real problems with fairy tale solutions. Any problems involving anthropomorphic animals must be reported to the Animal Center. How can I help you today?
He's dead!
Who's dead?
Jack!
Tell us what happened.
Well, we went up the hill to fetch a pail of water, just like we always do. Everything was fine at first, when all of a sudden, I heard a thud. When I turned around, I saw that he had fallen down.
Ma'am, someone falling down is not considered a crisis.
Harry, a man is dead. Have some compassion.
Right, I forgot about that part. Sorry, please continue.
I went over to help him, and then I realized that he those king's horses and men to try and put it back together again, but when they got here, they said it was beyond hope.
I can't believe they didn't even try to put Jack back together. I mean, Harry over here looked like he was beyond hope when he had his great fall, but they still managed to put him back together all right.
Yeah, they did a great job too.
That's why I'm here. Not only did no one try to help my dear sweet brother, but someone killed him.
So you're saying this could be murder?
I know it was murder. I bet it was Peter Piper too. Oh, he's always been jealous of Jack.
I did hear that Peter thought that Jack was going to open up a rival to pickled peppers business in town. He was not happy about it.
But Jack picks the best pack of pickled peppers in town. How could Jack beat that?
Those were just silly rumors. Jack hated pickled peppers, but Peter would never listen to him.
Is there anyone else who you think would want to hurt Jack?
Well,
In order for us to find out who did this to your brother, you have to tell us who you think would want to hurt him.
Jack did get into a heated argument with the Muffin Man.
The Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man?
Yes, the one who lives on Drury Lane.
But the Muffin Man is just a kind baker.
He was mad at Jack for recklessly waving his pail of water around the bakery.
The Muffin Man is also quite territorial.
You do not mess with the Muffin Man's bakery.
We need to go check out the crime scene now.
Of course, I'll take you there. Well, we're here. He was standing right over there.
No trace of muffins.
But look how close you're to Drury Lane. It only takes seconds for the Muffin Man to commit this foul crime and then go right back to baking.
That is true. Peter Piper's pickled peppers fields is also quite far away from here. Plus, it's the busiest time of the year, the harvest season, meaning it's difficult for us to place him at the scene of the crime.
But you know who does live near here? The old lady in the shoe.
I don't think she would have done this. She's been nothing but nice to Jack and I. Plus, she's been busy helping move the three little pigs into their new brick homes.
Yeah, but she could still be a valuable witness. What do you think, Ted?
Sure, Harry. Wait a sec. What's this?
Wait, I think I see it over here too. Is that what I think it is?
What do you see?
Animal tracks. I just can't place what kind of animal they're from.
You know, it almost looks like they're from a little lamb.
A little lamb?
A little lamb?
You know, Mary had a little lamb.
Mary, of course. She was mad at Jack for insulting that little lamb. He called it a sheep.
He did what? Everyone knows Mary has a lamb, not a sheep.
The tracks lead right up to where you say Jack was standing.
Can't believe you do this.
We'll do everything we can to bring her to justice.
Thank you.
It's all in a day's work, ma'am.
What if it wasn't Mary?
But all of the evidence points to Mary.
Okay, and that's really important, and I know I'm usually wrong, but like this time, I'm super mega right.
But who else would it be?
What if it was the lamb?
I need a new partner.
Woohoo! Nice work to that group. What an alternate universe indeed. Right. Love all the comments in the chat. Okay, our next scene coming up is called Awkward Bus Silence. It was directed by Abby Malcolm, and it'll be performed by Sydney Alexander, Megan Dobson, and Laura Myron.
This is the bus to Union, right?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, thank God. I mean, thanks.
Hey, you doing okay?
Yeah, just a lot going on.
Hey, I'm sorry to ask you this. Sorry, it's 6 across. I can't figure it out. It says it's the name of a famous actress. She starred in Back to the Past and Universe Jelly. Name starts with a J.
Jada Dawson.
Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Actually, I know I don't know you, and you look like you're working on something really important, and I
No, it's just my crossword. Hey, I'm Maeve.
Pen. That is, my name is Penelope. My friends call me Pen.
Nice to meet you. So what's up?
Well, I applied for this interactive journalism job in Seattle. I didn't think I'd get it. It's a really small startup company. They focus on reporters communicating with the audience and consumers and stuff, which I think is really cool considering the way we consume journalism and like that nowadays. But they can't promise me a steady salary, and they want me to travel, but they can't promise funding for that, so I might have to pay.
Wow, typical Tuesday.
Sorry, I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Small bus. You said your name was Pen, right? And Maeve? I'm Carmen.
Hi, Carmen. Nice to meet you.
Can I ask what you do right now?
Oh, I'm a journalist. I work for the Toronto Star, but I've only been there for like a month and a half. I actually applied this other job at the same time, but Toronto Star just got back to me quicker. I thought it was too good to pass up at the time, but now I don't know.
What kind of journalism do you do?
Oh, online multimedia, connecting through online platforms, things like that. It's actually really cool to be part of this like up and coming wave of digital journalism.
Okay, seems like you're pretty interested in that. Would you be doing the same sort of thing in this your company in Seattle?
I don't know exactly. They mentioned something about online media and stuff, but I just don't think it's exactly the same. More like I work online rather than working with it, if that makes any sense at all.
Huh. Well, it seems like there is a lot of uncertainty in that. I mean, it kind of seems like the company doesn't really know what they're doing, and I find that pretty stressful, especially considering you have to move to the States.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the opportunity to move to a new place is like really cool, but have they even told you where you'd live?
Now that you mention it, they haven't said anything about the living situation.
In my opinion, I think you have something really special here in Toronto, and I think you might want to grow that just to see where it takes you.
You make a good point. I mean, if I really wanted it, I wouldn't be questioning it so much, right? Like I just know what to do when I'd go.
that happens to me. When I know. So if you thought about it this much and your heart isn't screaming yes, I think that's decision enough. Oh, that's my stop. But that's just me. You do you. Good luck.
Not to be cheesy or anything, but think of the connections you've made here. You just employed two complete strangers on a bus to help you make a major life decision. You can do that here in Toronto. Who knows if you get that in Seattle? My stop is next. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'll just call Monica, the head of the project, and tell her thank you, but no.
Well, I wish you good luck, friend. Here, take my crossword. It's all filled out, but maybe that's good for you. Then you don't have to make any difficult decisions about what goes where.
No, that's okay. I don't want to take something you seem to work so hard on.
Suit yourself.
Hi, yeah, it's Penelope. Hi, Monica. I'm just calling to let you know that I won't be taking the job in Seattle. Thank you so much for the opportunity, but I just don't think it's gonna work out.
Woohoo! Awesome job to that group. We're getting a shout out to the director as well, Abby, which is fitting since the next scene that we have up is also directed by Abby. This scene is called Universe Jelly, and it will be performed by Alyssa Codling, Jamie Elliott, and Kiriki Pambis. So you might notice some parallels between these two scenes.
I didn't realize that Jaded Dawson was so funny. Usually all her stuff is like kind of sad and depressing. You remember Back to the Past, right?
Yeah, I know. I wonder if she's done any other comedy stuff.
Oh, I think I remember seeing her in something that recently came out, maybe.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Do you guys want to watch it if we can find out what it is?
Yeah, I'm down. I have this deadline tomorrow, but I'm pretty much done already. Maeve? Yeah, for sure. I'm kind of hungry though. Pizza?
You know it.
I'm in.
All right, I'll order it. And no mushrooms, right, Carmen?
Never. I'll try to find that other movie.
Yeah, sounds good. All right, pizza is ordered. It'll be here in like 40 minutes.
Sweet.
Hey, I didn't find any of her movies, but it looks like she just did an interview with the Toronto Star. You used to work there, right, Pen?
Yeah, years ago. Why?
Nothing really. It just looks like the person who interviewed her won some award. The Missioner Award?
The Mishner Award. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal.
I'll send you the article.
Yeah.
Hey, Maeve, how's that crossword going?
I'm pretty good. I'm just stuck on 6 across.
Damn.
What's up?
Oh, nothing really. When's the pizza gonna get here?
Like 38 minutes. She just ordered it, Pen.
Hey, are you okay?
Yeah. I realized I have more to do for this deadline than I thought. Well, it's not a big deal. It's not worth talking about even.
Spit it out, Pen.
It's just the woman who won that award. Well, I mean, she didn't really win it. It was awarded to the whole company, but I mean, she accepted it, so she kind of won it. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The woman who won that award, her job is my old job, like the job that I had when I worked at the Toronto Star.
Okay, so what's your point?
I don't know. I mean, I love my job and I love the work we're doing and the people I get to meet. And I guess it feels like I'm really making a difference in the world. That could have been me.
Okay, but do you want that to be you? Making speeches in front of hordes of people you don't even know, winning awards for something you didn't even really do. I mean, you said this girl wasn't even winning it, right? She was just accepting it.
I mean, think about it. What would that life have given you that you don't already have? Money? I know it was hard at first, but you're doing pretty good now.
I don't know.
You just said you love the work you're doing.
I know. I just.
And what about the people you work with?
I don't know.
What about the lives you're changing?
I don't know. Okay. I don't know.
Dude, she's like really upset.
I don't understand. This is coming out of literally nowhere.
She's never talked about not liking her job before.
I mean, besides when they were first getting started and living paycheck to paycheck, but nothing since then.
I know it was hard for her at first because she's been interviewing all these people that are struggling to get by, and that's not easy for anyone, but I think the challenge is what makes her like it more.
Hey.
You okay?
Yeah. That was Miss Marchand on the phone. I interviewed her for an expose on her daughter last week. The piece was about how her daughter does really well in school, but because of where they come from, they can't afford to send her to college. Anyway, a bunch of people read this article and they started a GoFundMe, and they just hit their goal today, and they're going to be able to send her to Seattle Central in the fall.
Dude!
Did you hear what you just said?
What?
Pen, you literally come home every day with stories like that. I don't think you understand how important the work you're doing is.
Forget stupid awards, Pen. You don't need any of that stuff. Yeah, it's nice, but you don't need a piece of paper to validate yourself.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Oh, I just noticed on my crossword. 4 down. It says, who is the most awesomest journalist badass lady ever? And what do you know? It's 4 boxes. Looks like PENN fits. Huh? That's not 4 boxes.
No, that's the name of the other Jada movie.
Well, I guess we have to watch it now.
Sounds good.
Woohoo! Wonderful job, ladies. I love the way that those two scenes overlap, but they do and they don't. So perfect on theme scenes. All right, and the next scene that we have up is called A Visual Story of Hansel and Gretel. It was directed by Lucas Irving and Thea Van Loon, and it will be performed by Haley Bando, Jack Filer, and Grace LaBelle Scott.
Where are we?
I don't know. We were pulled through a wormhole.
And now we're in a different dimension.
Yes, the two best dancers from our dimension. And we were just pulled to another one. Now that's information we both have.
That we had no reason to reiterate.
You guys are here. I can't believe it worked. Listen, I gotta do the Hansel and Gretel story in a interpretive dance form, but I'm more of a STEM person, so yeah, I worked up a quick little wormhole, and now you're here. So we're on now. Dun, dun.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Wow, guys, I can't believe we won so you think you can dance.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I forgot to tell you. The wormhole only goes one way. Oops.
Woohoo! I honestly wish that all dances on So You Think You Can Dance were just interpretive nursery rhymes, or I guess whatever Hansel and Gretel would be classified as. Brothers Grimm, interpretive dance form. I would go see that show and watch that TV show any day of the week. Wonderful work to everyone in that group. And the next scene we have up is entitled Tightrope. It was directed by Kat Wong, and it will be performed by Elle Barron, Nathan Fagundo, and Kat Wong.
Rise and shine, little one.
Shut the fuck up. You don't seem to know what I want, do you, darling? I don't want peace. I want war. I want you to feel awkward whenever I come around. I want you to hate me. I want to feel the lust you have for me piercing through my microscopic heart and cutting me open. The crimson liquid in the blood vessels filling up the remaining space around us. Well, I think that run was the best one yet, don't you?
Don't you ever get bored of that?
Bored of what?
Don't you ever get bored of reading the same things over and over again?
No. Do you get bored?
Sometimes.
Why?
Well, you seem to repeat the same thing over and over again with the same intonations. If that's what you're trying to perfect your tone, I'd say it's perfect. In my humble opinion, I think it's perfect. Of course.
Thank you.
No problem.
Any new findings?
Any new discoveries?
I heard you the first time, dummy. No. Not that I can think of, but if I run it a few more times and still have zero inspiration, I'll let you know.
All right.
All right.
Does it hurt to look at someone so happy, so fruitful in life?
You've been looking at those files for 9 months now. How is that fruitful?
Isn't this what humans call studying?
Not if you're obsessed with it.
Obsessed, huh?
At the rate you're going? Pretty much, yeah.
Does it hurt to not have a purpose in life like me? I bet you just hate having to listen to your beautiful roommate recite lines that you absolutely dread hearing over and over again.
I wouldn't say that I dread it, no.
I take topics on new, incredible things that come to mind on their little threaded butterfly wings, knit into the perfect formulae for success. Then I put them away, I read another paper and another, and I get even more ideas.
You seem to have tied yourself a very tight noose for success.
And what of my noose? Don't tell me you want it tightened, you sick little bastard.
Of course not. Of course not. I'd never want to harm you on my watch. Please don't tie yourself up with a noose.
There's no fucking rope in this room anyway.
Yeah. I forgot.
You forgot? You forgot?
Yeah.
You forgot that there's no rope in this room.
Yeah.
You forgot. I see how it is.
What?
No, I think I understand.
Understand what?
You've been speaking in riddles all morning, Light. Do you need a cup of water to calm down?
My glass is still half empty. Thank you for asking.
Half full.
Whatever. Thanks for distracting me.
You're welcome.
What? You don't get to say you're welcome and then go on with your life when I had all of this figured out for once.
What do you mean?
Get back down, you bastard.
What? Why are you calling me that? What did I do?
What did you do? What did you do?
Please stop. I don't know why you're so angry. Ow! Please stop hitting me. It hurts a lot.
Does it? Does it now?
Let go of me, please.
You know, I think I know why you're a mirror in this life, Dark. I know of your shadowing kind very, very well. You seek pleasure and succumb to the lustful natures of life. Everyone that you touch dies, and you enjoy watching me suffer. Don't you just love watching me stumble over the same damn monologue every day? Is my shrill little voice sending tremors down your spine when I recite the scripted lines that you wrote for me in the past life?
What are you talking about?
Stop lying to me. Stop lying to me. I'm sure I won't actually hurt myself because, it's all in your power anyway. But just remember, you made me like this, both of you. This is all your fault. Oh, I don't want peace. I want war. I want you both to feel awkward whenever I come around. I want you to hate me. I want to feel the lust you have for me piercing through my microscopic heart and cutting me open. The crimson liquid in the blood vessels filling up the remaining space around us. I want you to remember this moment. With those beady, raven eyes of yours that have been hollowed out by the hands of sculptors and scholars. Oh, remember this moment that you created for me, Dark. You created it a lifetime ago. Remember that you did this to me. I want you both dead. Dead. Dead.
Woohoo! I love the complexity of that scene. Incredible work to that group, Kat's group, who Kat also acted with. So great work to all of those involved. Some good commentary in the chat there. All right, so our next scene is called Gateway to Stupidity. It was directed by Marcel Avdich, and it will be performed by DeAndre Hall, Hannah Kelly, and Corey Maxey.
Well, that settles it. That's the room I'm getting.
Who cares, Sophie? We're probably only gonna be here for a few months anyways till mom's job makes us move again. I think we've seen every room in this house anyways.
Except for this one. That's weird. Mom said that there was only 2 bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs. Let's go check it out.
Oh, hell no!
What? Why? Come on, don't you want to see what's behind the door?
Am I curious about a door with a giant cross and Bible verses written on it? And may as well say the devil lives here written on it. I ain't going anywhere near that door.
Well, if you don't go in there with me, I'm going to tell Mom that it was you and your drunk ass friends that broke that window last week that cost her $300 to fix, even though she told you that you weren't allowed friends in the house. How about that?
Blackmailing your own sister like that? You really are the worst sister that's ever existed. Well, it's a lot bigger than I imagined it to be.
Where's the light?
You better believe it, the puppet man, the puppet man, the puppet man. You better believe it, the puppet man, or he will come.
Oh, it seems like we're having some technical difficulties on the stage. Sorry to interrupt your scene. I think that we can come back to this scene. If we just want to go ahead with the next one, then we can just flip-flop those two and hopefully DeAndre's camera comes back. Oh, perhaps he's here again. I see a tortured spirit on screen.
Yeah, my internet wasn't working.
No problem at all. Did you want to restart right now?
Restart. Yeah, could we?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys can turn off your cameras, return them on, do whatever you need to.
Okay. Well, that settles it. That's the room I'm getting.
Who cares, Sophie? We're probably only gonna be here for a few months anyways till mom's job makes us move again. I think we've seen every room in the house anyway.
Except for this one. That's funny. Mom said that there was only 2 bedrooms and a bathroom upstairs. Let's go check it out.
Oh, hell no!
Why? Aren't you curious? Don't you want to see what's behind there?
Am I curious about a door with a giant cross and Bible verses written on it? And may as well say the devil lives here written on it. I ain't going anywhere near that door.
Well, if you don't go in there with me, I'm going to tell Mom that it was you and your drunk ass friends that decided to break that window that cost her $300 to fix, even though she told you that friends weren't allowed in the house while she was gone. How about that?
Blackmailing your own sister like that? You really are the worst sister that's ever existed. Well, it's a lot bigger than I imagined it to be.
Where's the light?
You better believe in the puppet man, the puppet man, the puppet man. You better believe in the puppet man, or he will come and get you all. You, what are you doing here?
Yes, so sorry for intruding. We will see ourselves out.
Whoa, wait. Who are you?
I do not remember my name, but I used to live here in this very house a very long time ago. I was happy, my family was happy, until we met him. Until now, we have been tortured ever since, even after our deaths, even now. You must leave.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
This is not a place for the living. It is a place of evil. Evil, I tell you, he will find you, capture you, and torture you for the rest of eternity. Just like me, my family, and the hundreds of others he has held captive. He is the purest form of evil anyone has ever seen.
Who?
The puppet man. He controls every single one of us. He makes us hurt others and makes us sing that stupid song. Otherwise, he will torture us even more. You must leave now.
But I want to know more.
Why are you so stupid? Seriously, just leave. I literally told the previous tenant to put up Bible verses and a giant cross so that people like you would take the hint and wouldn't come through that door. I guess he didn't put it up.
He did. She's just ignoring all of it.
Is that your sister?
Yes.
And I thought my siblings were stupid. He's here. Go, leave now.
Jessica, let's get out of here.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah. Oh. Maybe we should convince Mom to get another place.
That is the only smart thing you've said within the past 5 minutes.
Hi. Wonderful work to that group. Sina reminds me of my sister. I guess I gotta text her, go visit her. I know she's out there. So yes, way to persevere to that group. I'm so glad that we were able to get it performed and you did a wonderful job both times. These things do happen on Zoom, so I'm glad that we could figure it out. Great work. All right, so our next scene coming up is called Mime Universe. It was directed by Ava Robitaille, and it will be performed by Abby Greenwell, Haley King, Isabella Manchisi, and Cheyenne McIntyre.
Where the hell am I?
Hello, another person. I'm Elizabeth. What are you doing? English? Hello? Do you speak? Hello? Do you speak? Are you guys ignoring me? What's going on? What is this? Hello? Wait,
Hello?
yes, finally, someone who speaks. What is going on here?
You have entered the mime universe. Everybody here is a mime and has taken this lifelong vow of silence.
How did I end up here?
There's been some error in the multiverse system. Everybody keeps on waking up in different universes than their own. Yeah, I got it.
Wait, what? How do I get home?
Well,
Relax.
I've been stuck here for over a month.
Really? What are they saying?
They said that they want to teach you how to mime. Since you don't know how long you're going to be here for, they offered to teach you.
Well, I guess it's a good idea. Let's do it. Teach me how to mime. What? I can't do this. I'm sorry. What are they going on about?
Saying to calm down. It takes time. Don't worry about it. It's hard.
I'm sorry. It's not hard. It's stupid.
Stupid? I'll tell you what's stupid!
Oh, no, what have you done?
You can't be doing that. What is happening?
That mime has just broke her vow of silence.
Yeah, I got that part, but what is happening?
That mime has just entered mime jail, the worst form of punishment for a mime.
I'm sorry. It's not real. She can get out.
Well, clearly she doesn't think so.
Get out. Get out. What's she doing?
Oh no, we have to go.
Wait, why?
The mime police are coming, run!
Woohoo! Wonderful job to that group. I love the physicality of that scene. And miming's always fun too, whether you know how to do it or you don't, I guess. All right. Great job. Okay, and for our final scene of the night, we have the writing room for 2020. And it's been directed by Lucas Irving and Thea Van Loon. It will be performed by Caitlin Boyer, Sav Grisoni, and Thea Van Loon. Good luck.
Hey Gladys, ready to start season 20? After the nightmare that was last season's ratings, we need a good one, which is why I brought new intern Carl and hopes he'll give us some good ideas.
I think I could handle Wacky Gladys. I'm so starstruck. I'm such a huge fan. Season 12 was absolutely amazing. I think I've got some really good ideas, but I'll definitely let you take the lead.
Okay, season 20. Season 20. Anyone got like overarching ideas? Any ideas off the get-go? Or
Illness. Just think about it. They're trapped in their houses. No way they can embrace for fear of death.
A pandemic? That's a great idea.
A whole pandemic? Wait a minute. We can't kill these characters off too quickly. People like these characters, how they always come together.
How about a 2.5? No, 2.6% mortality rate. That way, it'll be low enough. It'll be easy to consider it the flu.
It also gives us an excellent opportunity to bring in our brand deal with Pandora's open box.
And we'll close all universities and focus some episodes on acting students. They won't be acting, just over some sort of video platform. We'll call it Zoom.
Wait, what is a Zoom?
It's like Skyping someone, but with functional software.
Semi-functional at best. It'll freeze right when they don't want it to.
How is acting over this software even gonna work?
They'll be like,
oh, okay, I get that.
And it'll be so much worse for characters that are graduating and looking for jobs during a huge recession.
Oh, I don't have a job and I can't buy food. Also, there's a pandemic.
Okay, will these characters like at least get clear instructions on like how to stay safe, what the danger level is?
No, the government will tell everyone to stay home but open all businesses.
This show is comedy, not horror.
But the chaos will bring in more views.
What if we like have the bad people get sick first at the beginning, kind of like to get the arc going?
No, that would be too preachy. The first one to get it should be American national treasure and beloved character, Tom Hanks.
Oh, no, will he at least make a recovery?
Fine, but just because he gets good ratings.
Brilliant. This is all good, guys. We're on fire today.
How about World War III? But only for a day?
How would that even work?
Remember the antagonist from season 16? You know, the orange one? Let's get him to start it.
Gladys, that is just maniacal. I love it.
Okay, is this gonna be like a plot point for later in the season or?
No, we'll use it as our holiday special.
Carl, loosen up a bit. I know you're just an intern, but you're awfully quiet. Do you have any suggestions? I promise we don't bite. Unless you're made of donuts.
Right, so you know how you had like that whole plot point with the bees that were gonna be like super important, you know, that one from season 1 that kind of went nowhere? Okay, so what if this season we introduce murder hornets?
I don't know, Carl. I mean, I guess it could be interesting. We can see where we can fit it in, but I just don't think it's as interesting as World War III for a day. But good for a suggestion. Gladys, you're on fire today. Any other ideas?
You know all those social issues we've been building since the beginning of our show? Let's have those really start to pick up speed. And have all our cast out protesting.
During a pandemic.
No. You know what would be better? If we had that villain pepper spraying a crowd of protesters, posing outside of a church, holding a Bible.
That is literally what a cartoon villain would do.
Perfect! The ratings will be off the charts with this much action.
You're insane! You're ruining the show! Oh my gosh, your weird obsession with these poor characters suffering. Like, I love this show because it shows how people always come together, but you're ruining that. And by the sounds of it, you're burning through the budget and film so fast. If you stay on this road, you're going to get the show canceled. I can't handle this. I quit.
Maybe we should let up a bit? Yeah, you're right. And season 21 is only gonna get better.
Woohoo! Wonderful job to that group. It's a little too real, but it was very awesome. I love that scene, and I hope that everyone in the audience enjoyed it, as well as all of the other scenes that we presented to you tonight. As I said, that one was the last one. Oh, I think Carl's still spotlighted, I'm not sure. Yeah, as I said, that one was our last scene for the evening. So at this point, I just want to give some special thanks to everyone who was involved in making this festival and creating this night for our audience members. So that includes a special thanks to Jerzy Grotowski. He is the theorist that we designed this festival format after. If you may have noticed that all of our actors were in Black costuming, and there was minimal props used. And the purpose of this and the festival in general is to show young actors that they can make theater anywhere out of anything, and really empower that sort of belief. So I'm glad that we could use that theorist as a jumping off point for this festival. And then I'd also like to thank Colin Anthes and Kevin Rees. Those are the performance profs for this semester's performance classes, and they have been teaching all of the lovely students and cultivating all of their talents this semester. And Brian Cumberland and Gavin Farron and Jillian Miniker, who help myself, Gwen Anderson, produce this festival. Gavin has been in the background, presenting these screens for us, which we so appreciate. And of course, we want to thank our directors, our performers, and of course, our audience. So we wouldn't have a show without somebody to perform it for, so I thank everyone for coming. And at this point in time, I just want to invite all of the actors back on to take a final bow together. For anybody viewing out there, I'd encourage you to put on gallery view or make sure that gallery view is still on. And then that way you'll be able to see everybody come up and take a final bow. So I'll invite the first 4 scenes up, which is a modern day catastrophe, nursery crimes, awkward bus silence, and universe jelly. If you want to turn on your cameras and take a final bow all together. Such talent on the screen. Perfect. Thanks, everyone there. And then the final scenes, or final halves of the scenes, a visual story of Hansel and Gretel, Tightrope, Gateway to Stupidity, Mime Universe, and Writing Room for 2020. Woohoo! Lovely, thank you. And of course, our directors and writers deserve a bow as well. It has been certainly a year that has put us to the test, and I want to thank everyone involved, and especially the people who volunteered their time to making this event for the first year. So if I can welcome all the writers and directors on stage to take a little bow, give a little wave. Woohoo. All right, wonderful. And that takes us to the end of another Gimme 3 festival. I've been engaged in this festival for 5 years now as an actor, a director, and a producer, and it has been an absolute privilege of mine to contribute to any and all of those roles. So the festival has definitely given me many experiences to look back on, and I can only hope that the people involved in this semester's festival can say the same when they go on towards their acting careers. I just want to thank everyone again for coming out and supporting the first years, and officially welcoming them to the DART community. We're certainly happy to see such talent coming in and such wonderful participants. Thank you, thank you. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. It's been awesome.